Tyson Fury should be recognised as the best heavyweight in the world. That is the belief of Ricky Hatton. He had this to say in a statement: "I think he deserves to be recognised as the best heavyweight. He might not have the belts, but I think anyone or any governing body would sit there and say he's the man at the minute." So that is what Ricky Hatton has to say about Tyson Fury. He seems to believe that he is the best heavyweight in the world, better than Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua, despite not having a physical title. But then he does continue to say that he has a lineal status title. Also, Ricky Hatton had some words to say about Anthony Joshua and his loss to Andy Ruiz. He said this: "Sometimes people come back from defeats with a vengeance, and some people, they never come back the same. If you ask me, as an outsider, I'd say he beats Ruiz 9 times out of 10, for me. Even though he's a very, very dangerous fighter and he's got very, very fast hands and he's already planted the danger in Anthony's mind. I would like to still see him back in there in the future, because it was still a shock defeat. I think he's a better fighter than Ruiz, so I would get straight back in." So that is what Ricky Hatton has to say about Anthony Joshua's loss to Andy Ruiz, and he seems to believe that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight on the planet. Now, obviously, he is being respectful to Anthony Joshua, and he seems to believe he is a better fighter than Andy Ruiz, and I agree with him. I think that Anthony Joshua did have an off night. Whether there were problems in the build-up, we don't know. I'm not going to make excuses for Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz beat him on the night, but we will see in the rematch where Anthony Joshua went wrong, because he will put all of those wrongs right. I believe that Anthony Joshua can beat Andy Ruiz, and I do believe what Ricky Hatton is saying. 9 times out of 10, he does beat him. I think that maybe Anthony Joshua had an off night, and Ricky Hatton has touched upon that. He seems to think that Anthony Joshua will beat Andy Ruiz in the rematch. I mean, people are saying that Anthony Joshua has been exposed. He's not a very good fighter. He's a terrible boxer, and he was never really that good. He was just a hype job. But they always seem to say one shot is all it takes in the heavyweight division. But when it happens, oh dear, it goes into chaos. But didn't one shot hit Anthony Joshua and that changed the course of the fight? I mean, wasn't Anthony Joshua doing well? I mean, I had him probably winning the first round. Maybe it was a 10-10 round on the second round. And the third round, he was doing well. He dropped Andy Ruiz and then rushed in and got caught with a shot high on the head where it's hard to absorb, that he didn't see coming, and it just scrambled his senses, and he never really recovered from that point on. But he was doing well in the fight. He was beating Andy Ruiz over the 3 rounds until he got caught. He even dropped Andy Ruiz. It was just inexperience there, because imagine if Anthony Joshua dropped him, then got behind his jab and then set something up. Possibly he would have stopped Andy Ruiz there in the 3rd round, but he didn't. He rushed in, and it was just inexperience that he got caught with a shot he didn't see coming. He was too busy throwing his own shots. So he has hardly been exposed. He just got caught with a shot he didn't see coming, a big shot in the heavyweight division from a big guy, and as they always say, one punch can change the course of a fight. One punch is all it takes in the heavyweight division. But guys, what are your thoughts on Ricky Hatton's comments about Tyson Fury being the best heavyweight in the world? Do you agree with him? And what are your thoughts on his comments about Anthony Joshua and his shock loss to Andy Ruiz? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.